Whether you're ordering wings for the game, whipping up a 7-layer dip, or ordering pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food. No matter what you're craving, from 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings, Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week, all season long. Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast. The Brutally Delicious Podcast.
Is it pronounced Dirkschneider or Dirkschneider? I'm sorry.
Dirkschneider.
Dirkschneider. Thank you. Sorry, I'm American. All right, we'll edit that out. Good to go?
Yeah, go.
What's up, everybody? I'm Dark Masick with Brutally Delicious, talking with the legendary Udo Dirkschneider and Sven, drummer for Dirkschneider. How are you two doing?
Yeah, pretty good. I mean, we're enjoying the cruise.
Yes,
good weather.
definitely.
So
Yeah.
it could be worse.
Yeah, was a little bit windy on stage when we played
Yeah, pool deck show
on the
was
pool
tough,
deck.
yeah.
Ooh, but anyway,
But we made it. People loved it, so it's good.
that was good. The people was really into that and really I think they really enjoyed it. So we are happy. I think the people are happy, so perfect.
Is this the first time you've done a cruise like this?
No, we've done the Monsters of Rock cruise in 2019, I think. It was 2019, yeah. But 70K is the first time.
This one,
for us,
that's the first
Experience been pretty good so far?
Yeah,
it's great.
fine.
Yeah,
Very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
I know it's a little bit like intimate and everybody's all up in your face, but it's pretty cool
Yeah,
anyway, right?
for them, I can understand this. You know, the people now have the chance to see you directly, asking for pictures and stuff like that. You know, that's like, So sometimes a little bit like, over the top, but that's okay. I mean, that's why we are doing this. You know.
And it's good that you had that kind of impression on them, right? That they're 40 years later. How long now? More than 40, right?
Ball to the wall.
No,
my career.
Yeah.
For over 50 years.
50 years.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, you made that
You're
kind
young.
of lasting impression. Right. So let me ask you that then. How do you keep up with it? Because we're not getting any younger, right? I'm right behind you.
Yeah. That kind of music, what we're doing, and the whole thing, what we're doing, it keeps you young, you know. Definitely inside, okay, the numbers going up and up, but I don't care.
Good for you. I know, I feel it at the end of the day.
Next generation Dirkschneider is coming up, you know.
Yes.
No, but all of us are very impressed. I mean, like usually everyone gets sick on the tour bus, but he's the last
Healthier
man
than
standing.
everybody. Good for you.
Crazy.
You're on a cruise ship and you're healthy? That doesn't happen. How many hands have you shook so far?
I don't know.
Exactly. So I'll get one for you. Re-recorded Balls to the Wall. What was the reason to go back and do that, and then how did you pick the guests?
Let's say in the beginning it was just planned to do a tour about the 40 years of Ball to the Wall. But then on festivals some musicians came up and said, oh, you do something special for this 40 years anniversary of Balls, and I said, yeah, touring. Yeah, I mean, you know, I love this song, I would love to sing on this and blah, 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 blah. And then I think it developed, you know.
The idea came together,
step by
and we had so many great vocalists that wanted to participate on this album. So we sat down and had a thought if we can, because it's very tough in managing all this. I mean, everyone is busy, everyone is touring and doing their own records
and around
whatnot.
the world, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So it was quite challenging, but in the end it worked out. I think we got the last vocals in last minute. To get this done, but I mean we have really, really good people on this album, and we appreciate that they wanted to do it, and I think there are great new versions of the legendary album.
Oh, I agree, 100%. Did you have certain vocalists in mind for certain songs, or did that just kind of let
Sure, I mean, we had a long list.
Yeah, we had a very long list, and I mean stuff like Biff Byford on London Leather Boys was kind of obvious that we wanted to have him for this, you know, and we're going on tour with Saxon as well in November this year. So I mean, it all makes perfect sense, and it's very, very good collaborations.
Yeah, but so far all the singers, they did a great job on it, you know. For example, like Joachim of Sabaton, Ball to the Wall, he did a great job, and also D. Snyder on Losers and Winners.
Yes.
I mean, it's also like, and also Biff on London Leather Boys.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing was, we was not tell them and say, okay, you have to sing this line and this line and this line and this line. So sing the whole song, and then we can see which part fits together with my vocals, you know.
Right.
So, and then when you listen, for example, when you listen to the vocals of Biff for Blood and Leather Boys, that can be a Saxon song, you know. It's great.
So somewhere there exists Biff doing the whole song.
Yes, yeah. Everybody did this, you know. That was great. I mean, Doro did a great job on Winter Dreams, and also Miller of Creator fight it back, you know. That's and also Michael Kiske with Halloween. He was singing "Losing More You Ever Had." He did a great job, you know. So I mean, was also for me especially, it was interesting to hear this, you know. Oh, okay, good. And I mean, I think we are happy, and I think also the people really, the guest singers, I think they really enjoyed it to do this, you know. And that was the most important thing. And also that they put their own character on each song, you know.
You can hear
not
that.
trying to be Udo. That makes no sense.
Right. You got one, Doc?
Yeah, when I first heard the Balls to the Wall re-record, it hit me like, because I'm a big Sabaton fan too. I was like, he was like born to sing this with you, I swear. Like, was he the first one you had in mind for that?
Actually, yes, we called him up because we have a long relationship with Sabaton. We played their festival multiple times, and we've always had a good time with them. And so that was kind of natural, and he was totally up for it and wanted to do it. But it was also very interesting. He, for example, did the speaking part, and then he came back to us and said, no, use Udo's because he does it better, you know. So, but it was super cool that everyone put his character and his style of singing onto the songs, you know. So that was great.
Yeah, totally. So something I noticed when I was listening is the album sounds, and I mean this in the best way possible, like a classic record. You didn't try to make it like sound like a Amon Amarth or something. Like it sounds like it could have been recorded maybe a little bit after 1985, but like that was conscious.
You know, I mean, we tried to, especially with the drum sound, we tried to get as close as possible from this old school vibe. But still, I mean, now we have modern technology recording stuff, so it definitely sounds up to date, but it's still with the old school vibes, and it's natural. I mean, when Peter plays bass, it's Peter playing bass, so you know it is that sound. And as soon as Udo's kicking in, and I mean our guitar players, they're doing it for such a long time that they also are totally into the vibe of this kind of music. So it came along naturally, I would say, the sound of this album. But still, it's modern quality, which I think is awesome.
That's a good way of putting it.
So I know these songs have been in your catalog for 40 years, but what was it like revisiting them and re-recording them? It's kind of really nostalgic, right?
I'll be honest, I was quite nervous in the studio, you know, if you do like the Balls to the Wall album, this is the holy cow of Accept, you know.
Yes. And maybe not even just Accept, but maybe metal. I mean, that's
it is. And and then
the last thing you want to hear when you need your auto insurance most is a robot with countless irrelevant menu options. Which is why with USAA Auto Insurance, you'll get great service that is easy and reliable, all at the touch of a button. Get a quote today. Restrictions apply.
USAA.
Yeah, in the end, it was easy for me to do this, you know. And I could reach the high notes.
Yeah.
I can do that still also on stage, so I think I'm lucky.
So those songs then, music has a way of making you really nostalgic, right? So you listen to a record or a song and you're right back to where you were in high school and where you were. Was it like that when you were recording this?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of memories came up, you know, when we did the recording in '83 or whatever it was. And there was a lot of things going on, you know. We were young, you know. We need some producer to say, okay, what we have to do on this song and this song, you know. And for example, but it's the truth. I mean, Balls to the Wall.
Was that a Michael Wagner?
That was like Michael Wagner was mixing the whole thing in the end, and Lou Austin was in a way the producer and recording guy. And then we went to Munich to mix the whole thing, but then with Stefan, that was Stefan and me and Lou Austin, and then we had to call everybody and say, oh, the sound, no, that's not what we want. So, and then go back to Cologne, Dirk Studios. Michael Wagner did it in 10 days. But he needs 4 days already only for balls, and the rest was quick done. Yeah, and balls is also, I mean, it's in a way a funny story. I mean, it's like the riff was there, the chorus was there, the lyric was there, but nobody has really an idea how to sing the verses. So, and then one night I was in the studio with Stefan and we said, we have to try something. I was, I think, quite drunk when I did the
best stories. Whenever they start with I'm quite drunk.
The verses, and that's it. And then the rest of the guys came in. They said, "Wow, great! Yeah, it was quite a lot of fun to do this." Yeah, but I mean, like also another thing when we did now the recording, I was in a studio. And then, of course, Stefan Kaufmann didn't do my vocals, I don't know, since 81. And and then I said, okay, I was doing the vocals for Balls. Then I said, okay, we have to do it again. No, done. I said, what? Yeah, I mean, he said, you sing this song, I don't know how many times. It was like if you do it live, you know, and that was it. Yeah, I mean, in a way, it was easy, and also, I mean, I'm really now happy that we also on this tour can play "Losing More You Ever Had." We never played this song, or "Guardian of the Night." We played this with the kept, I don't know, maybe on 1 or 2 shows, and then we never ever played it again. I don't know why. Maybe that was also about the harmony vocals, you know, like stuff like that.
That's what you told us.
So that was only They was not that good at this time. So, but now, I mean, the people really was freaking out when we did this in South America. We started with the whole thing in South America, and then Losing More You Ever Had, the people was like, whoa, you know. So also Guardian of the Night. I mean,
that's great.
So it's good. Now you can play the songs.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm getting the hook here. They're trying to pull me out of the room, but I do want to say before we go, thank you for your contributions to the metal world.
Thank you
are
very
the
much.
soundtrack to my life for sure. So when I got the chance to do this, I was very stoked. Thank you for taking the time.
I'm like 25 or so years younger than he was, and it was for me too, for the record.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, that record's been in rotation for 40 years.
Yeah.
Bowie, Dylan, Marley. You've heard the names and maybe you've heard their songs, but what about the stories behind the records that made titans of music like these so universally loved and important? Join me, Josh Adam Myers, host of The 500, as each week I go through a different album from Rolling Stone magazine's 500 Greatest Albums list from 2012 with an incredible lineup of comedians, actors, and musicians talking about how the music has impacted their lives. New episodes of The 500 come out every Wednesday. Listen now wherever you get your podcasts.